Make the phone call, send the email, show up. You know, there needs to be unrest in the streets for as long as there's unrest in our lives. And unfortunately, there's plenty to go around.
I have no retort to that.
It's highly irresponsible. Those comments are just fanning the flames of what we're seeing. I mean, we had officers hurt last night again in Seattle and over in Portland. You know who she's carrying the water for? She's carrying the water for the anarchists that are looting and robbing and going through our cities. She's carrying the water for those who want to defund our police and disrespect our police.
As well, there's no evidence that Congresswoman Presley is calling for anything other than peaceful protesting. Some conservatives are accusing her of something much darker. GOP Rapid Response Director Steve Guest firing at a tweet saying, unhinged squad member Democrat Congresswoman Ayanna Pressley calling for targeting GOP officials with unrest in the street.
Saturday night, a crowd of hundreds marched from Laurelhurst Park to the Penumbra Kelly building. After 11 o'clock, people started shooting off fireworks. Those landed near police and cars in the parking lot. Police say 2 officers were injured after people started throwing large rocks, frozen eggs, and bottles. Police then declared a riot and began clearing people out.
Former NYPD Lieutenant Darren Porcher joined us earlier and says local officials need to step up so officers can do their jobs.
Something needs to be done. We need to reel in the violence because we're still in the wake of the COVID-19 pandemic, and it's essential that we utilize the resources of police for other alternatives as opposed to dealing with rioters.
Seattle police declaring a riot and arresting 18 people overnight after officers were hurt by rocks and fireworks.
These people call them protesters. Isn't it beautiful? It's so beautiful. No, they're so wonderful. They call them the Boston Tea Party. They're so wonderful. Yeah, they call them, you ever watch fake news CNN? You ever watch where they go? How about the CNN anchor? How about the CNN anchor? You know, did a little shave job in the head, which is fine. And he's standing in front of a building saying things are very peaceful here. And the building is, it looks like the biggest fire I've ever seen. The whole town is burning. It's like the biggest fire. And he said, things are very good here, Anderson. I think it's good. I think it's good. These are wonderful people, Anderson. You ever see that?
I want to be clear in how I characterize this. This is mostly a protest. It is not, generally speaking, unruly, but fires have been started.